Good morning, I'm Tisha. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Yesterday's Curls and Today's Pearls. And today I'm going to be showing y'all how to do cat eyeliner. Meow. Okay, so first thing, you just know you're not going to get it right the first time. It's not going to happen, ladies. Not going to happen. Like, you're not just born with the gift of being able to do winged eyeliner and cat eyes. It's just, no, it's a practice skill like anything else. So don't get discouraged when you try this out and it doesn't work. It's okay. Hey, so I'm just going to show you how I do it. One thing I like to do is I will do the line first, and I like to pull my eye so I can like get a good line in there. Just like so. Nothing too fancy. Also, so if you're gonna do wing eyeliner, you have to have liquid. Like that's what's gonna, the liquid in it is gonna make it just look that much more crisp. So this is one I have, like it has like a little wand, but some of my favorite ones are more of the pen kind because I feel like I have more control. So I have my line on, and so what I'm going to do now is what's helpful for me is if I just try and do it like this, I'm going to mess up. So I like to have my elbow resting on something. If I'm doing it in my room and I'm sitting, you know, crisscross applesauce on the floor, I'll rest one of them on my knee or something to do it. Or if I'm in the bathroom like today, I'll use the countertop to try and, you know, rest my arm on, because it just gives it that, like, it's a little bit more steady. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Also, what I'll do is, so I have my line. Sorry, I don't have the best lighting in here, but I have my line, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a little line to the bottom part of, because I do my eyeliner kind of thick, so I'll draw a little line to the bottom part. And what I try to do is, I already have the rest of my makeup done. Oh my gosh, it looks like awful bags. Ugh, the struggle. Anyways, so when I'm drawing my line, what I keep in mind is, so I have the end of my eyebrow, is so the line that I draw is as if I'm trying to connect them, right? And that's what I've done with my eyeshadow as well, is I try to go at that same angle. Kind of have a little dull shadow, smoky eye. It's morning time, I can't think. Anyways, and so that's what I'm going to try and do. So let me do this next part. Okay. So again, sorry, I'm resting my arms down on the countertop. And again, I'll kind of pull this back so I can make sure like my skin is pulled tight. It's going to make it easier. And when I do that, it kind of naturally pulls that line up. So I'll do that, kind of get my line going on. So boom, like so. But with that, some people like to just leave it with the one line, but again, since my eyeliner is a little thicker, I like to do it again. And so what I'm going to do is, I have this line, right? So as you can see, the line is here, but then the rest of my eyeliner is right here, right? So I'm just going to make that, like, connect this to here. Hello ladies, we all colored in kindergarten. This is when it's going to come in clutch. So we're going to connect that line and then kind of color it in a little bit. Okay. Sorry if you're not able to see this very well. So yeah, so what I did, I just connected from here down to that. And so sometimes I'll outline it again just to make sure it's good, and then make sure that center part is colored in. And voila. So I'll do it again on this eye. I'll just do it without walking you totally through it, so you can watch again. And a lot of times, like where I tend to mess up is this line at the bottom. I'll have it too like swoop down or something. And so I'll get fancy dancy little makeup wipe and just kind of do it there, just if I need to adjust or anything. But yeah. And so also on mine, I've noticed that there's like it's not, I don't know how to say this, but I like for it to look more of like a triangle, I guess, and this is too, for me, like curvy. So I'll go back in and try and fix it a little bit more and connecting this line with the line that I originally drew. Boom. And so again, I tend to go to about the middle of where I've done my my eyeshadow. And yeah, sometimes if I'm going real crazy, I'll go real far up. Sometimes I'll do it thicker than others, sometimes thinner. Just kind of depends. It's not going to look the same every time. So again, here, I'll let you just watch this time. So there we go. Got my original line. Sometimes I tend to get too much here, and so I have to kind of make it curve down a little bit. There we go. And right now, I have to be accepting that this eye is probably not going to look identical to this one. Identical twins even seem to look a little different most days. So don't get discouraged with that. If people are looking that hardcore at your eyeliner and your eyeballs, like, they got issues. So don't get discouraged if it's a little bit off. Hopefully you can, sorry, I'm like covering it up. That. So I have that bottom line drawn. I'm gonna come back in and create this top line. Color it in, and there you go. Oh, we gotta go back to the first eye again. I made a mistake. So especially when you're using liquid, like, you have to let it dry for a second, because if you don't, you end up like with this, and it gets in that crease right there, if you can tell. So I have to either bust out my makeup remover, or I just lick my fingertip a lot of times. Especially since I have longer nails, I'll just use the tip of that and try and like repair it. And what's great is I typically will do my wing eyeliner when I've done a little bit of a smoky eye. And so then I can just go back in, and if I need to repair that, I can, and it just blends some. So again, bada bing, bada boom. Oh, let me see if I can do this. Yeah, so there you go. Also, I have my hair in curls today. Sorry about that. I decided to curl my hair last night and put it in these clips. Hopefully it'll keep my hair curly all day today. But yeah, so that's how you do, or how I do my wing eyeliner anyways. It's not rocket science, it takes practice. I've gotten a lot faster at it now than I used to be. But yeah, again, where you usually tend to mess up is when your hand gets shaky or something. So again, secure those elbows so that you're just using the flick of the wrist, right? Okay, so that's how you do it. Bada bing, bada boom. On for the day. Gotta take these curls out, finish getting ready, and I'm all set to go. All right, thank you for tuning in to today's episode of yesterday's curls. Literally yesterday, curled this yesterday, right? And today's pearls. Got my pearl necklace. All right, have a beautiful day and be the best version of you today. Mwah! Bye.